Morning everyone, I hope everybody is doing fine. So today we're gonna start off with the homework part of completing the squares. Question number 4 was given as a homework to everyone. How many were able to do question number 4? This is how the solution looks like. Now some students had a query, so we are getting a negative number out here. A negative number out here indicates that no real roots are possible. Clear everyone? So question number, this is exercise 4.3, question number 1, part 4. The answer will be no real roots for the given equation. Now students who could not do it, kindly do it. I think majority of you have done it till this much. Yes? Did everybody understand why are there no real roots possible? Because the square root of a negative number is not there for you in class 10th. Clear? Now let me know when this is done. We'll have to move to the next topic. Done? Now we have to move on to the next portion, which is quadratic formula. This is the quadratic formula. Can everybody see it? This is often called as Sridhar Acharya's formula or quadratic formula. So what does this formula basically hint at? So if we have ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 as one of the quadratic equations, therefore the roots of this equation, if not found by the middle term factorizations, will be easily be foundable in this way, where x is equal to minus b plus minus root over b square minus 4ac by 2a. Clear? Now b square minus 4ac over here is called the d, where d is called the discriminant. Now there are some properties of the discriminant. If the discriminant happens to be 0, then that time we'll be getting equal roots like 1 comma 1. If we're getting d is greater than 0, this is three different conditions. When these greater than 0, we'll be getting two unequal roots like say 1 comma 2. And when d is less than 0, we'll be getting no roots, no real roots, like we had got in 1's part 4. Clear everyone? Yes. So now give the topic as quadratic formula and then copy this jump. Gopal, kindly join on time. 2-3 minutes here and there, and you'll lose some of the things. I don't want that to happen. I hope nobody has any issues in this. Did everybody understand this? Confirm. Let me know when the copying part is done. Done? Is everybody done with this? Kindly confirm. Okay. Copy it up properly. Each and every line needs to be copied properly, okay? Among these three lines only, you might be getting one MCQ. Whatever I have written, one MCQ might come in handy out here. They might easily ask you that for d's greater than 0, what kind of root is there? Option number A, they'll say equal roots, non-equal roots, real roots, or whatever, one more option, zero roots. So these points are very important. Done, everyone? Should we move on now? I think enough time has been given. I'm moving on now, okay? So here this is question number 2, part 1. You have to solve this equation using quadratic formula. Clear? So here the first thing you have to write it down, comparing this equation by ax square plus bx plus c, we'll be getting a is equals to 2. Does everybody agree? B is equals to minus 7 and c is equals to 3. Yes or no? Confirm. So when you substitute this into this formula, kindly do it now. Formula has been written to you. You write, we know quadratic formula is given by, you have to write this formula and then you'll have to merely substitute the values of a, b, c and tell me the answer. Let's see who tells the answer fast. Fast people, fast. I'll pause the video for the timing. People will be done with the second one. First one will try out the second one. Now, people who could not get the answer, it was as simple as anything. 3 and 1 by 2 is the answer, which I think Joy Rishi has already told. Answer is 3 or 1 by 2. Now, people who are done with this will try out this numerical, the second one. I'm pausing the video for people to do it. The same thing, you have to write it in this manner, comparing, and then you have to write it like that. Clear? Make sure the writing methodology always stays the same. Do question number 2 fast. Who else have got the answer? This is the answer because simple one. minus 1 plus minus root over 33 by 4. Did everybody understand this? Because the answers, these questions are is exactly the same as you did in question number 1. Answers will be coming out the same, it's just that the methodology which you are using is a bit different. Understood? Yes or no? Now the third question is right here. Start doing it. People who are done with this, good. People who could not do it, there's a solution. Let me know if you have any problem. People who have already done this will move on to the third question. I'm pausing the video. Now after having done the third question, we'll do the fourth question. And third question ka answer who was telling? Gopal was telling or Agni was telling? Number 3 is very good. Out here we'll be getting clearly root 3 by 2 and minus root 3 by 2 and minus root 3 by 2, right? And out here you can also see the discriminant portion, this portion. This is the discriminant. You will be getting 0, right? And for 0 I already told you that whenever you get discriminant 0, you will be getting equal roots. So you have seen all the 3 conditions over here, right? Do we see a equal root? Yes or no? Now people who are done with this, we'll move to the fourth number. Is the third one clear to everyone? Confirm. Confirm. Devashish, Surya, Arkanela, Sheel. Why do you all sleep after a while? No response. Fourth number. Yes. Question number 4. Are you sure? हाँ, root के भीतर will be getting a minus. चलो, let's see how many people draw more conclusions with this. Done. Over here you'll be getting no real roots because discriminant is coming out to be negative. Yes, you see, this will be coming out to be minus 31 by minus root over 31. So negative roots, as you know, and I told you that when discriminant is less than 0, you merely will be having no real solutions. Is this numerical clear to everyone? Yes, no? Confirm, please. Yes. Protoy, Ankit, Gopal and all. If you are done with this, question number 3 is waiting for you. Question number 3 is right there on your screen. Can you do it? The LCM portion I have already taken out here. It will be x square. You take the LCM minus 3x minus 1 equals to 0. I hope fourth was clear to everyone. Question number 2, part fourth was clear to everyone. Shubhrajit De, was it clear? Yes? I'll pause the video for you to do complete question number 3. Now I hope people are done with the first question. Can anybody tell me the answer for the first question? 3 is part 1. 3 plus minus root over 13 by 2. How many have got this answer? Agnik, Trideep, Gopal. Okay, do number question number 2. Now speaking of your math syllabus for your pre-med, it will be chapter 1, 2, 3. This is syllabus. Clear? And I think we're doing chapter number 4. So we have comfortably completed the first 3 chapters. And your exam will start around, I think, 20th 20th June. This is a tentative date. We'll still get the date from the school. Okay, the actual date will be getting it from the school. This will be the tentative date for your exams. Clear, everyone? Clear, yes or no? Now question number 2. Anyone who's done with question number 2? Question number 2 will go a bit long, not much, but bit. This is how we will get the final equation after taking the LCM and cross multiply. After cross multiply and taking the LCM, did everybody get this equation? Kindly confirm yes or no. I've written the assignment work for today. Today we'll be doing it till this much, and over here you have to do it using factorization, middle term factorization, as well as using Sridhar Acharya's formula or the quadratic formula. Clear? You have to factorize this thing by both, and then you have to confirm that if you have the same answer or not. Clear? That will be it for today's class. I'll wrap it up till here. Now, students having any doubt regarding today's class can feel free to ask.